welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching this video. Well, about to watch this video. And if you're subscribed to this channel already and have watched my videos before, I thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, or if you want to wait to the end, that's cool too. Don't know how I'm going to be yet. So today I'm going to tell a story time. I have a couple of story times I feel like to tell you guys. Like I put like a little list. I have like a whole YouTube list of like video ideas and everything. But this was the one I guess I just wanted to tell. It'd be like a little interesting, a little different from what like I normally post, like vlogs and just like informational videos, like the clothes one or the skin one or something like that. I guess not informational, just like where I talk the whole time, and this is like me talking the whole time but about something kind of interesting that you don't know about me. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to tell the story of how I was friends, ready? With ghosts. Whoa. So it's not like a huge, big, long story. This is probably going to be like a kind of quick video. But I thought it was like kind of cool, and it's something that me and my mom were just talking about the other day. Hold on, are you guys crooked? Let me check on you. Okay, it is a little bit brighter now. I turned on my light. I just was using like natural light before, but I'm hoping this is better and you guys like this better than how it was before. But yes, so I was friends with ghosts. I don't know, like, if you guys believe in that stuff. Like, some people do, some people don't. This is, like, mostly what I was told because I was only, like, 3-4 years old when this happened to me. But, yeah, so my mom and I lived in a townhouse when I was, like, 3 or 4 years old. And weird thing, so, when she was moving into this specific townhouse, she was looking all over like different complexes and stuff. She went to this one, and the lady who like is supposed to show the houses, it's not like a realtor because she doesn't own it, but you know, the person at like the complex, the lady who shows the apartments, or male, either one. But so the weird thing is that my mom was with her friend, and she was helping her decide like what apartments and everything, or what townhouse to choose. My mom wanted someone else's opinion, and weirdly, this was the only apartment the apartment shower lady wouldn't go into. The only townhouse. They saw like a couple more in the same complex, and she went in those, fine, showed them around. This one, I think like the layout was a bit different in both of them. Also, sorry if you can hear like the lawnmower. There's like construction workers outside. They're like fixing the sidewalks or like mowing the grass. I don't know which one it is right now. But yes, so the lady who was showing the townhouse would not go into this one. She like handed my mom the key, which normally you don't do that. Me and my mom have moved around like a little bit, looked at like a lot of townhouses, apartment complex areas, and I wasn't with her when she was deciding this. I was only 3 years old. I didn't go with her this time. It was kind of like the adult decision. But it was just odd because they don't normally let you into the places alone, the apartments or anything. Normally like the person who is running the complex that day goes in with you, shows you around, gives you a little tour, and the lady would not go in this one. She was like, oh, I have to do something. My mom said it was really weird. Here's the key, and just meet me back at the office and just show yourself around, like it's totally fine. And my mom was just like, okay, cool. Like some houses like that, I know a lot of the time now with like Corona, people had like virtual tours, or they got the keys or like a keypad and like did their own tours. But normally for apartments, that's not really the case, since it's not like a house or anything. So my mom did that. She thought it was kind of odd, but like didn't think anything of it. And then move in and everything, all good. Couple months in, I believe this was, every time she took a picture, specifically in my bedroom, the only room in the house this happened in, every time she took a picture, there would be those little, like, white orbs. I will see if I can find the picture. I'll ask if we still have the pictures. I know we have them, but I just don't know exactly where they are. We take a lot of photos. But if I do, I'll put like the photo in with like the orbs.
Okay, so this is like the picture we found. You could see the little like white things in the corners. I couldn't find all of them, but I know there's more. And also I forgot to mention there were handprints above my closet door one time, so that was also creepy. But yeah, here are the orbs.
But specifically in my bedroom, there would always be those like little white orbs, and they say those are like little ghosts like flying. I think that's what the orbs mean, like spirit things. So that's the first thing. Never know, like it was 2003, like cameras, whatever, like maybe they weren't the best and they got those little things, but it was weird that it was only in my room. And my mom had probably had the same camera for a while now, so it was only happening there in my room with the photos just in my room.
Hi, this is me. So I recently just found out that they were also in the downstairs room, but the handprints were only above my closet door.
And then my mom said a couple times, this is the part where like I was friends with the ghosts. My hands look really big. Do they look this big to you guys when I'm... Woo, okay. Anyway, yeah, so it would only happen in my room, and my mom said a couple times I would be like playing, and kids did have like imaginary friends and everything. My mom said I never had like imaginary friends really like this before. She said I would have like the same names, and they would be like long names. And I had like 2 names that I would always say, and they would always be the same. Like, you know how sometimes kids make up the names like, oh, one day I'm playing with Emma, and the next day I'm playing with Tommy or something. But she said it was always the same names, and they were always like very long names that I was saying. And she thought it was kind of odd because like I'm 3, so most 3-year-olds don't remember like long names like that, and to say the same ones every time. I would always be like, oh, I'm playing with blah 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 and blah blah blah. I don't know the names now. She can't remember them either. She would always remember they would be like the same ones all the time. I would be like, oh, I'm playing with them. Like, don't you see them? And she obviously didn't see them. Can't tell you now if I saw them. I really don't know. But yeah, she said that I would always be playing with the same ones up in my room and like talking, and kids would like talk and play. Like I was an only child, but like I played with a lot of like friends and cousins and stuff. And but when I did play alone, like I'm assuming like I probably made up names and stuff. But she says it wasn't like that. It was just like the same names every time, and she felt that I felt like they were really there, like playing with me. So that's kind of the part about like I was friends with them, and the orbs only in my room. Then one time, I believe I was staying probably with like my cousins or like my grandparents or something. I had like a sleepover one night, and my mom said her and her friend were just like hanging out. The way that this townhouse was like you walk into the door from the garage, and it's just straight up the stairs into like the main level, and it would be like the dining room, the kitchen, the living room, you know, like a little balcony, like TV area and stuff. And then you would go up the stairs to the rooms, and it would be like my room, a bathroom, and then her room. And so she was downstairs in the couch, downstairs chilling, and then the stairs were up there. And her and her friend, she had told her friend about like the weird stuff that was going on, but like she didn't really know, like, do you believe it? Do you not? Like just the orbs in the pictures, they would sometimes hear like sounds and stuff, but like you never know, like houses, townhouses, apartments, like they have sounds. But yeah, so they would always like hear sounds and the orbs in the pictures and me saying the same names every time that I was like playing with, but they weren't there. So her and her friend is really like into this stuff, like the ghost stuff, like really believes in it. Their mom died when they were little, and they feel like their mom like comes to them and stuff. So I think like ghosts are really cool, like in that aspect. Like my mom always says, like when she sees like a red bird, she thinks of like my grandma. You know how it's like someone's from heaven is like looking at you. Sorry if you guys don't believe like the same thing. I don't really know if I believe it either, but yeah, my mom always says like she smells her grandma like scent like every once in a while, and so she believes she's like there with her. But I think stuff like that is like super cool. But anyway, getting back to that, so her friend really believes in it, so they were just like, let's try to like not summon them, but like see if this is actually a thing, like just on nice terms with them, just like we're cool with you, you can stay, we don't want to disrupt you, You know, like in all those creepy movies, it's always like, oh, like they don't want to be kicked out of their house with like the new people. So my mom like didn't want to make them feel that way, but my mom believed that they were like a little boy and a little girl because like they were always playing with me, I don't know. But yeah, so they always believed that. So they were sitting on the couch one night and they're like, if you're here, give us a sign. We're not going to hurt you. We're not going to kick you out. You can stay. Her friend said this because they're like really into this. And they said that they swear, and both of them still swear they hear this. And like, you know, it could be just like you're imagining little things, but they both don't think so because they both heard it and they both heard the same thing, and they both say now, still to this day, like they can hear it. Or they like remember hearing it, and they heard little footsteps upstairs. It sounded like they ran from like either my room to my mom's room to mine, one room to the other. They swear, like it was like I was home and running, like in the upstairs, they said. And like that is just kind of creepy. Not like creepy because it could be like little children or whatever. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Because if you guys can't tell, I'm trying to do like a sit down or like an outfit video, skincare video, whatever, Mondays. And then Fridays, I kind of want to be like a vlog day where it's like something fun and I'm out of my house and I'm doing something like with my friends or with my boyfriend or just family or just out. So if you guys can't tell, I'm kind of trying to do that. So yeah, this is my one probably for Monday. You guys will see this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any like ghost stories, put that, in the comments below. If you believe in ghosts, if you don't believe in ghosts, why. I like picking people's brains and like seeing what they believe and what they believe or what they don't believe and why. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was friends with ghosts, so pretty cool. I've told this story so many times. Like my friends always thought it was really like scary, or not scary, but just like, whoa, that's kind of cool. So that's why I thought I'd kind of tell it here, just for a fun little video story time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. Like, I know it's not like a lot, but my amount isn't a lot compared to like a lot of bigger YouTubers, but just thank you so much. Don't stop liking, commenting. I'm going to try to do like fun things. Like I said, just like quarantine and stuff. They close like beaches and stuff. So there's not a ton of fun things to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have any like cool ghost stories or you want to hear more about this or anything, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds. I'll wait. Ready? This is your second to hit the subscribe button. Easy. Okay. I would also like to shout out another small YouTuber. Her name is Kendall Zavs. Z-A-V-S. Kendall. Z-A-V-S. Go ahead. I will link her channel down below. I have known her since I was in like kindergarten or first grade, and she has had a YouTube channel for like over a year. She deserves more likes, comments, subscribers, everything more on her channel. So if you guys could go ahead and go over to her channel and give her videos likes, comments, and subscribe on her channel, that would be really awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!